Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I was just going down a YouTube rabbit hole because, well, I'm in quarantine and what else do I have to do at this time? Yeah, these are my screen time stats. I know, I've got a problem. But the truth is, YouTube for me is an inspiration because I consider myself a storyteller, and well, every once in a while I stumble across a phenomenal storyteller. And well, this storyteller is growing like crazy on the platform, and I know he's going to be one of the next big YouTube stars. In fact, since I've been watching him, he's grown over 100,000 subscribers. Oh, no, maybe even more. It's faster. His name is Airrack, or Eric? I think it's Eric. And, well, here's some of the videos that he makes.
They say that you only receive if you ask, right?
Yeah, I've never heard that, but I guess.
So
So I flew all the way to Miami to sneak into the Jake Paul fight so that I could hand deliver my resume to Logan. He didn't reply back, so I flew back to LA, snuck into Dan Bilzerian's party, and then confronted him again.
Now, you might not see it, but I can see the genius in what he's creating and doing, and his numbers are showing up. And the truth is, he's following 5 core strategies that you can follow too to grow your online presence. And, well, let's just dive in. So when it comes to Airracks content, well, let's just say he's very YouTube because, well, everything he's doing is
On the edge. I've said this before, that I do play on the line.
borderline on the controversial side of things when it comes to social norms and what people should be doing and just pushing the boundaries, particularly with big YouTubers, as well as borderline illegal. He's literally breaking the law or the rules by sneaking into places and doing things that can get him in some hot water, which actually has happened. He's actually had to pull a video from YouTube because he was threatened with a lawsuit. Now, all that said though, YouTube loves this kind of content. They love controversy. They love, as an audience, watching people do outrageous, crazy things. And that's what some of the biggest YouTubers on the platform, like David Dobrik or Logan Paul, people who he emulates in his videos, are doing as well. He is pushing the limits of entertainment and he's, well, in the game. So that begs a question. So does that make Eric a hero? Or does that make Eric the villain? Well, what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, but, well, I like it. Anyway, let's move on to strategy number 2. So one thing Eric does really, really well is, well, he knows how to tell a story. He knows that at the end of the day, yes, a very good clickbait title and thumbnail is gonna do a lot of work, but ironically, although his content is incredibly clickbait worthy, he's actually doing the thing that his video says and his thumbnail says he's doing. And that, well, that's kind of unique. A lot of people use the face of some of these big YouTube stars, but don't actually end up achieving and pulling off the stunt that they're looking to do. And Eric does that. He does such a good job of finding a way to make that thing happen. And well, here's one thing he does phenomenally well. Every single one of his videos, at least his biggest videos, all start with some kind of trailer, some kind of teaser that shows me elements of what is gonna happen in the video and shows me that it's going to happen, but now I wanna see how it unfolds. It hooks me in the perfect way, which is the thing to do in the first 10 to 30 seconds of any video, even the ones you're creating. And well, let's just say he's masterful at it. Let's roll the tape on one of those trailers.
I told you I'd be back.
So the idea is to fly all the way to Miami, somehow obtaining an all-access pass, then using that all-access pass to hand and deliver my resume to Logan Paul.
So one of the things that Eric does incredibly well, and I would consider to be strategy number 3, is that he punches up. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I want you to think about your industry and what you do. Who is in your space and who is doing something so successfully online that they are bigger than you? They have more clout, more influence. They're essentially doing what you would love to do, but, well, they've just amassed more followers. Now, think about what Eric's space is. He's in the entertainment world. He's meant to make very interesting content, make you laugh, make you kind of feel anxious and absorb a story. And he does it so well. And in my opinion, some of his heroes are clearly the people like Logan Paul or David Dobrik that are emulating the kind of content that he wants to make. Now, in that, if you look at the most 5 popular videos that he has, every single one of them are him punching up, him going after those bigger YouTubers and taking their clout and their audience, putting their faces in the thumbnail and using those suggested views, the keywords, the thumbnails, the titling to get that person's audience onto him. And that's how he chose to look up the YouTube ladder and, well, start to climb. Now, the other thing that Eric does incredibly well is, well, he's got a phenomenal follow-up compilation. He's got such good vision for how he can get onto the same level as the YouTubers that he is targeting with his content. Now, by pulling off these wild, crazy stunts, not only is he doing something great for his own videos, but he's making phenomenal content for these huge creators who end up featuring him in their content. Now you can imagine pages with millions and millions of followers who are now flooding to see, who's this guy? We haven't heard of this person. What did he do? Wow, let me go check that out. And not only by following up by being in their content and then cross-promoting as many YouTubers have done to grow, but he also makes follow-up videos. So he meets Logan Paul at an event, does a follow-up video.
Did I get the job? People are wondering. You guys are wondering, so I did it.
By getting those suggested views from one video to the next, he grows in popularity and people get to know his character. And that is a strategy for success. That is a strategy that says that he's taking his ballsy moves and bringing it to a whole other level, understanding how every beat of the algorithm works. Well, that's brilliant. Well done, Eric. And of course, strategy number 5, which, well, it boils down to really, really great thumbnails and titling. But I'd be crazy to give you all the information in this one video because that's what my next video is about. So why don't you hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so that you get notified next week when this video comes out. And I'll see you in the next video.